guys, welcome back to Crypto Skillet. So I'm back with an update on the Bonk Beans project. So this project just launched about 1 day ago, and I uploaded a complete review of this project about 12 hours before launch time to give you guys the early heads up. And now the project has officially launched, and this thing is off to an incredible start. Okay, the TVL has already reached almost $69,000 in just the first day, which is very impressive. And of course, I did invest in this one myself, so we're gonna go inside my account and check out my results so far. Now, if you missed my first video about Bonk Beans, I'd encourage you to check that one out, as I did a complete review of this project. I showed you guys exactly how the project works. We looked at the white paper and the audit results. Okay, remember this project was audited by the stamp, so that's something I always like to see. So guys, if you want to check out my full review, I'll leave a card on the screen, and I'll also leave a link in the description as well. But to give you some of the important bullet points, basically Bonk Beans is a brand new take on the classic BNB miner model, with the addition of optional NFT upgrades that you can purchase to boost your ROI substantially. So the base payout is about 8% daily ROI on average. So even without the NFTs, if you just invest in the miner itself, you're going to be looking at an average 8% daily return in BNB rewards, which is a very solid return. Now, this is a classic old school type of miner, so the returns are not fixed, they are based on an average, which means that your returns can go up a little higher than 8% during times when the TVL growth is strong, and it can go a little lower when the TVL growth is weaker. And I actually like that a lot. Okay, it's typically helpful for the longevity of the project, and that fact is actually mentioned specifically in the audit as well. Now, they also have 3 different NFTs that you can buy, and each NFT boosts your daily ROI by a different amount, all the way up to as much as 15% for the Platinum NFT. And I'm going to explain all of that in detail in just a moment. So guys, stick around, because I'm going to explain exactly how this project works. We'll check out the TVL growth, and we'll go inside my dashboard so you can see my results so far. And of course, after watching this video, if you want to get invested with this project yourself, I've got a link down below in the description where you can get started. But first, if you're new to the channel, welcome to Crypto Skillet, where we talk about all things crypto, and I share the latest and greatest DeFi projects and ways to make passive income with you guys. So if you're into making passive income, go ahead and leave a thumbs up on the video and subscribe to the channel. And remember that none of this is financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just a guy on YouTube sharing my thoughts, experiences, and opinions. So always do your own research and invest at your own risk. And now with that said, let's get into it. Alright, so this is the Bonk Beans website. And as I've mentioned, this essentially operates as a classic BNB miner with the addition of some optional NFT upgrades that you can purchase to boost your ROI even further. So you can see there are 2 buttons here on the main page. There's one to start mining and one to mint NFT. So if we click on start mining, this takes us here to the main miner page. Now, once again, this project does have a base payout of about 8% average daily returns, and there was a max deposit limit of 1 BNB, but as I explained in the last video, that only applies up until the point when the TVL reaches at least 20 BNB. Now, as you can see, the TVL has shot way beyond that. Okay, we're now up to 237.98 BNB in the TVL, and you can see that TVL growth right here. Okay, it just exploded after launch time, and it has just continued to climb and climb, and it's now sitting just under $69,000 in the TVL. So I'd say that's a very strong first 24 hours for Bonk Beans. Now, if you scroll down here a bit, you can click here to connect your wallet, and that shows you your dashboard area. So I have invested into this project. Okay, you can see here I have invested 0.2 BNB, and that bought me 181 miners. You can see my BNB reward right up here. Okay, this is just going to keep growing and growing with time. So I've already got 0.01233 BNB that's accumulated. And now down here, these are the 3 buttons that you're primarily going to be interacting with. So you've got compound, take profit, and buy miners. So this is very similar to the classic old school type of miners that we all know and love. So it's very simple. In order to deposit, all you're going to do is just enter the amount of BNB that you want to invest right here in this box. So if you want to invest 1 BNB, you just type 1 right here, and then you click buy miners, and then confirm the transaction in your MetaMask, and that's all you have to do. And then as soon as you make that first deposit, you're immediately going to start receiving that 8% average daily ROI. And now the compound button, okay, when you compound compound, you're essentially taking your accumulated rewards and using them to buy even more miners, which of course increases your daily returns even further every time you do that. And as I explained in the last video, there are no limits on how often you can compound. Okay, you can do this as much and as often as you want, and it's completely free of taxes. All right, then we have the take profit button. Okay, this is how you withdraw your rewards straight to your wallet. Now, they do have an early withdrawal tax system, and the way it works is that your first take profit is going to be completely free. Okay, you won't have to pay any additional penalties. Only the standard fees apply. Okay, so there's a standard 5% deposit fee and 5% withdrawal fee. So when you take profit the first time, all you have to pay is the standard 5% withdrawal fee. And then after that, this early withdrawal fee is going to apply. So it starts out at 90%, and then that decreases by 5% every 12 hours. So after 9.5 days, that ends up going down to 0. So ideally, you're going to want to wait for that 9.5 days to pass before you start taking profits, and that way you don't have to pay any additional tax at all. Okay, so that's a really great system that's basically put in place to increase the sustainability of the project. It stops people from abusing the withdrawals, so it's actually one feature I really like to see. Now, as I mentioned, they also have these optional NFT upgrades that you can purchase to boost your ROI even further. So they explain that right here. It says buy Bonk Beans NFTs of highest level to boost your ROI. So they've got 3 different NFTs. Okay, they have Bonk Silver, Bonk Gold, and Bonk Platinum. Now, Bonk Silver costs 0.5 BNB, and this one's going to add 20% more miners for each future miner's purchase and compound. Then the second one is Bonk Gold. This one costs 1 BNB, and this one adds 33% more miners for each future miner's purchase and compound. And then the Platinum NFT costs 1.5 BNB, and this one adds 45% more miners. Now, if you're going to get these NFT upgrades, you should do that before investing in the miner, okay? Because that boost to your daily ROI applies after you've purchased your NFT. Now, to mint these NFTs, all you've got to do is click right here where it says start minting, and that takes you here to the NFT page, okay? So you can see these 3 different NFTs right here. Here's the silver, here's the gold, and here's the platinum. And all you have to do is just click the mint button and then confirm that in your MetaMask, and that's all you have to do. And you can see here for the silver NFT, if you get this one, this is going to boost your daily ROI to 10%. The gold NFT is going to boost your ROI to 12%, and the platinum NFT is going to boost your daily ROI all the way up to 15%. So a really incredible feature here. And now up at the top, they have links to their white paper and to the audit, and I went over both of those in detail in my last video about this project, so I'm not going to go over all of that info in this video, but again, I'd encourage you to check out my first video about this project. Now, it's worth noting that this project does come from a well-respected team that has already put out successful projects in the past, including Green Floki, Red Floki, and others. Now, they also have links to their Telegram and to their Twitter communities up here as well. So as with all DeFi projects, I definitely encourage you guys to join their social communities because that is where the team communicates with the investors. So it's important to stay connected so you can stay up to date on all the latest updates and news about the project. So guys, clearly this project is off to an incredible start. Obviously the word is spreading really fast, and again, I have invested in this one myself, so I will be keeping you guys updated on my progress with this project right here on this channel. So if you haven't done so already, be sure to subscribe and make sure you hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on a future video. Now, once again, guys, if you want to get invested with this project yourself, I do have a link down below in the description where you can get started. So if you got value out of this video, do me a favor and smash that like button for the YouTube algorithm. And as always, remember, DeFi is risky, crypto is like the Wild West, and anything can happen. So always follow the golden rules of DeFi, do your own due diligence, and never invest more than you're willing to lose in this or any other DeFi project. All right, guys, that's all for now. We'll see you in the next video. Cheers.